For the third generation of the Volkswagen Beetle, and apparently the last, 2019 is the last model year that VW offered the Beetle, at least in North America. Who knows if they'll come out with another one, but the third generation is definitely an awesome one. I think they improved a lot of the shortcomings over the second generation. You know, I was lucky enough as a little kid. I have early memories of riding around in the original Beetle. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then when the new Beetle came out in the late 90s, I think it was around 98, my dad was in the car business, I was in the car business, and we got to experience this new Beetle. It was a big seller, really cool. I actually had one as a loaner car for a little while. I got to drive around while my Honda was in repair. And honestly, I wanted to keep the Beetle. I didn't want to get rid of it. I didn't want my Honda back because that new Bug was just it was like a rock star. People just pointing at it, smiling at it. Really fun, awesome car. And while the second generation, the new Beetle, was kind of cartoonish in its looks, when they redesigned it for its third and unfortunately last generation, they kind of made it a little bit more mature, you know, more serious and less cartoonish. And I think they did a great job. The interior and exterior styling is definitely Beetle influenced, but like I said, it's not as cartoonish, a little bit more serious styling. And I guess if you're looking for one of the last generations of the VW Bug or Beetle, this particular one would be a great one to consider, especially if you want to keep one in kind of collector's condition. This is a relatively local vehicle from the Washington, Oregon area. 100 clean Carfax, and only 9,745 miles at the time of making this video. Being 2023, January of 2023, 2019 of only 9,000 miles is really low miles. Most people average about, you know, 10,000 miles a year, let alone, you know, the vehicle only having 9,000 miles of the course of its, you know, existence. That's really low. And, you know, I don't know exactly why it has such low miles. Everyone's different. Some people drive a lot, some people drive a little bit. Maybe someone who bought this, they wanted maybe to keep it in collector's condition. Maybe it was a secondary vehicle. Obviously it wasn't driven a lot, but it has 9,405 miles, 9,745 miles at the time of making this video. Clean Carfax. We do have a complimentary Carfax report. And with the SE trim, it's nicely equipped with features. I like how the interior accents match the exterior color. The white is really a nice contrast. You have the steering wheel, the center console, the doors. Contrast nicely with this black piano finish. We have a blind spot warning, and I also, I think Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is also available in 2019. Big screen for the infotainment system. We have a rear parking camera. We have a heated front seats, dual zone auto climate control. We have a big moonroof. Nice leatherette trim, and this thing definitely looks like it has 9,000 miles on it. It's absolutely beautiful. 6-speed automatic transmission matched with 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. About 175 horsepower, 174 horsepower, plenty of power for a vehicle like this. A lot of get up and go, but it's also very fuel efficient as well. And obviously, maybe you might be in a different part of the country admiring this Beetle, or you're not. We can arrange shipping just about anywhere in the US. Contact us for more details. We work with a pretty big logistics company. We can ship almost anywhere. And if you happen to be a little bit more local, we have complimentary delivery to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We can put this in our car hauler. We can tow it to you. So if our mobile delivery service, this beautiful 2019 Bug can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood or maybe even your driveway. Pretty practical being a liftback. You have a decent amount of cargo space, and of course you can remove this cargo area cover and fold down those rear seats for even more cargo space. Has a nice trunk mounted spoiler. I also like how it has some black accents on the spoiler and then on the top of the roof, which contrasts nicely with the white exterior. Beautiful alloy wheels. And this thing hardly has a mark on it. Like I said, it's in beautiful shape, looks every bit of a 9,000 mile vehicle. Mechanically, it's basically built off the Golf platform, so there's no exotic, you know, complicated components or maintenance for this thing. It's just as easy, and you know, probably costs just about the same amount to maintain as a Volkswagen Golf or Jetta. You can find this 2-liter turbocharged engine in a variety of Volkswagen and even Audi products. It's a fantastic engine, smooth, powerful, and very fuel efficient. Well, thanks for taking the time today to watch this video. Hopefully see you soon, and have a wonderful day.